my panels, even my crazy 8 a.m. panel this morning, that people came to, and it was an obscure subject, obscure time, added in the addendum, and nobody should have known it was there, but people were there busting down the door. It was like, wow, that's great, because I know everybody was out seeing back on last night, and just, really partying hard, so I've been so amazed that people were just so interested in the stuff that, nerdy little old me does. And I'm so happy to share my knowledge about sewing and creating and my passion for this hobby and this whole fandom, because, everyone who's a cosplayer starts out as an anime fan first. They start out watching it, and they watch it so much they get so overcome with passion that they want to do it, and then they want to be it, and then they want to go on stage with it. And you just sit and think about that. It's so beautiful that fans want to take it to that level, and you were so awesome as an MC at the Masquerade between ceremonies. And again, I'm just so thank you guys so much for treating me so well, having such a wonderful warm reception, and I will have many, many happy memories from Anime USA this year. Thank you so much.
Hopefully you guys will show up here next year and you'll actually get to see me do the script I have planned to do, and not just have to come up and say, okay, I don't want to run into any other practices, so let's just start writing yes sounds. Okay, so next, let's bring up Mr. Dave Lister. Remember who you were this time.
Yo, I always think that a measure of how good a con is how tired you are at the end. So this is a pretty freaking awesome con. Thanks again for making the third Anime USA my favorite convention ever. Once more, thank you guys. You're awesome. Guys, the people who put this convention on work really hard, and things don't always run smoothly, but I've not seen people work harder to make things right. You guys really need to give it up for the staff and for Spirit. And also for you guys, because you guys rock, and you're a huge reason that this is my favorite convention. So thanks for welcoming me back, and I hope to see you in a year, same place. Love you guys.
Alright, let me now bring up the boys from Chisuji.
Hey guys, how's it going? Anybody stop by my table? They saw us playing a video game this weekend. So, and for the Alliance! Go! But thanks for having us again. This is, I think, the fourth Anime USA we've been to. You guys are always great on con. Sorry we didn't make opening ceremonies because somebody was complaining about their script. And but we're here, and we've been here, and we enjoyed ourselves.
Hey everyone, this is actually my second Anime USA. So I'm very thankful for the first Anime USA to be the first time I was actually a guest. You guys were my first. It was wonderful. But actually, really not much more to say other than I had a great time being here, like a classic legendary hotel for like the past 10 years. So I'm just grateful to actually be up here, to actually see everyone that was here, had a great time. Oh, you all had a great time as well. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next year. As Eric throws posters. Cross the stage. Cross the stage. Cross the stage. Hold up and throw it. Don't ball it up, then you can't put it off. Awesome, now it's
Thanks guys, peace out. Have fun.
I can see blonde blonde sitting hiding in there in the middle row somebody.
I pretty much for the entire convention without wearing shoes.
Oh, you're in character.
There we go. I stayed out of character on Friday because I actually came here wearing long pants, which last year I actually wore shorts the entire weekend. So. And I'm not sure how well you guys remember, but last year was pretty darn cool. But Also, last year, Anime USA was my first. It was my first Anime USA, and I happened to be a guest there last year, as well as this year. And while Dave may, Dave judges like a convention how tired you are at the end. I always like to judge how good of a con it is by how well the staff is, how much. How well they treat their guests, how well they treat the people here, and because they're here to ensure that everybody, the thousands of people throughout here, have fun, and that we had fun. And basically, it's a win-win situation for everyone, and they put in a lot of good hard work, and that's why Anime USA is, again, in the second year running, my favorite convention. So, thank you very much for having me, and I really hope to see you guys here next year. So.
Is there anybody else here from webcomics? Anybody? No? Oh, then let's see any tickets. I guess they're probably either up eating or they're on their way home because a lot of these people came from very, very great distances. So what I'd like to do now is I would like to bring up our con chair, Mr. Martin, who is just about to try and sit down. He has a couple things he'd like to say to you guys and to give the official closing of the doors for the convention. Mr. Mark Pope, ladies and gentlemen,
Hi. I want to make sure this works right. I don't want to talk too loud. First thing I want to say, I thank you guys for coming, and I hope you enjoy yourselves. We try to put on the best show we can. We have a lot of great people putting the show together. We work really hard. And I want to thank all my staffers. They really bust their ass. And I'm constantly amazed by the work they do. I mean, there are times I watch them work and I'm like, how can I work better as a contributor? I'm almost like, I want to cry sometimes because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm doing enough work to help them when they're helping me run this con. And when you see a staffer, thank them because they're working so hard to make your entertainment happen. And we have problems sometimes, and we try to make sure you guys never see that. And if you don't see it, then we're doing a damn good job because we do have problems. It does. But in the end, if we see you smile, we see you laugh, we see you have fun, and we see you guys hook up and have fun with each other, great. That's even better. That's how life is, and that's what we're here for. We're here for people to just be happy, and that's all we want. And I want to thank my guest guys over here. Jesse, I want you to stand up. He's our favorite guest overall. Tiffany, awesome.
Wait. That's your job title. Awesome. I just want to mess with you so bad right now. Mohack.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I just want to say, I love you all. If you haven't heard me say that, I love doing this stuff for you guys. No matter how stressed I get and everything, I kind of feed off of it. And then every time somebody goes, I love your convention. I love everything about it. I'm coming back next year. How can I help out? That's what it's all for, man. If I see your smile, that's awesome. You guys should try volunteering and helping out, seeing what it's like. I mean, how many years have you guys been helping?
For the before time, the long ago.
Back with the dinosaurs, right?
That's exactly. Yeah.
Who do we say what name?
No.
Yeah.
Yes. But, okay. Here, hold on.
Hi, thanks everyone for coming out. A lot of our guests couldn't make it to closing ceremonies tonight. They're trying to get some dinner because we had the big all voice actors panel in here right beforehand. So they're all eating and they were sorry, but they wanted to say thank you for having them. They really enjoyed themselves for the convention. And everybody was really happy and excited to see all your smiling faces. I encourage all of you, if you have any guest suggestions for next year, to email domesticguests@animeusa.org, guests@animeusa.org.
animeusa.org.
Or do we have another one? Either guests or domestic guests, and we'll take your suggestions seriously. We like to see you guys and use your anime.
You can take it serious. I'm just like, maybe. And also, don't forget our MySpace, and apparently we have a live journal as well.
Yes.
But MySpace.com/AnimeUSA1. I'm the one that moderates it. I'm always like doing silly stuff on it, trying to do stuff, and join our friends. You want to be our friends, don't you?
Yeah.
I know. I'll accept you, not you.
Yeah, you actually put me, I gave you that dollar yesterday.
Yes. Yeah.
Once again, thanks everybody. We really appreciate it this year. The guests felt really welcome.
Thank you guys.
And this is Jason, our main photographer.
Hey guys, my name is Jason. I've met a ton of you all this weekend. First of all, thank you for having such a great time with our photography staff. This year, we're seeking some input from everyone that's been here, that's been through the photo suite, had their pictures taken, our staff photographers. We're seeking comment on our online site that we're hosting all of the photos that the staff has taken on. Currently we're using SmugMug to do that. And any feedback, go ahead and fire away at me this year at photo@animeusa.org. I have cards up here if you want to get in touch with us this year or want to help out next year, because we've had 3 extremely good photographers through this year. I guess I can throw myself in there and say 4 that were on our staff. We're about a third behind in getting everything uploaded. The network just slowed down on us last night horribly. It will all be on our page though in the next week. I wanted to recognize a couple people that are sitting in the room real quick. Tuan, who is run our photo vlog this year, pretty much single-handedly. I gave him the keys and said, go with it, and he did. Hope, who threw in a hand so many times I can't even, you helped us all keep our sanity. And all of you, thank you very much for making this such a great year. We have loved having you and taking your picture this year.
I apologize. A lot of us are just winging it right now because we've been so busy. But like I said, we're really trying to make a really great show. I also want to thank a couple other people that I know are just kind of watching. There's Theo over there, who is our director of live events. Stand up, come on. There's Jason over there, who's our publication guy. He creates the program board. There's Carrie, the road photographer. She's our marketing person. And she runs the pleasure ball.
It was a huge success. It was the first time we've ever done it, so okay. I like I get a mic. I'm special. It was the first time we've ever run a formal ball here, and it really looked like everybody was having a fantastic time. We definitely want feedback, so please check out the Anime USA forums, and you can get them very easily on our website. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you'd like changed. We had a great time doing it. Thank you so much to Hope, who was our creative genius. It was because of her that the room looked as beautiful as it did. Thank you so much.
I'm not sure whether to thank them or not, but they were the ones who convinced me to actually wear the full costume I've been wearing around Friday and Saturday night. Yeah. It's very interesting to be accosted by the Helsing group on that one. So, yeah, that's probably me. You'll see the photos. But anyway, I want to kind of wrap things up. I don't want to bore you guys after all. But I also want to pay tribute to a friend of mine who passed away this week. Friend Steve Pearl. He passed away.
Oh my God.
He was suffering from diabetes. One of the best people I ever knew. I wasn't his closest friend, but I was a friend to him. And he was a friend to every person who ever loved anime or manga. He had been working in the field. He was considered the American Oda King by the founder of Gainax Studios. because he was probably the hardest working otaku who I've ever met. I mean, this is a guy who had health problems, and it didn't matter. He would come to cons, he would meet people, and he would go blind his left eye, it didn't matter. He put a patch on, he'd come out and help you. Everything I learned on helping people, it came from him, pretty much. So like I said, I miss him. When you have a chance, if you don't know anything about him, go on the website, find out about him. He was a great guy. A lot of people knew him and miss him already. And that's all I can say. He really embodied what a great person was. And that's all I can really say. Steve, I miss you. And wherever you are, I know they are happy to have you there.
Oh man, if it wasn't for him, this conventions, the way they are, none of this would be like this in this area at all. Some of these conventions wouldn't even be born if it wasn't for this man. So, just give a round of applause for this guy.
I'll take a couple questions maybe for 5 minutes, is that okay? But otherwise, I just want to thank everybody for coming, and we hope to have a successful show next year. Anybody have questions? No? Anybody?
Nope.
Okay.
Date for next year.
Yep. We plan to be in here next year, and we are, I'm sure everybody knows, but now we're going to be in October next year. Did anybody not know that one? Okay. You didn't know? Okay, now you know. we will be on Columbus Day weekend. Huh? Too many competition in November. A lot of our own staff and attendees have complained that we're too close to Thanksgiving. We try to listen to our feedback. We really do. We read every feedback. Every feedback I get, I actually do read and I try to respond. It doesn't matter that I'm the counselor now. I mean, whether I'm a peon of the staff, I will read my feedback. And we try to change things for the better. A lot of people told me October's a better date for them, and we're going to try it next year. If it works successfully, we'll probably stay there. But it all depends on you guys' feedback, your turnout. If you don't come to our con, we're going to know that, and we'll try to change. But we obviously want you to come to the con. We want this con to keep going. We want it to be good, and we want it to be entertaining. So we thank you for coming, and we hope you come back to us next year in October.
Yeah.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Good night.
What's the total attendance this year? Do you know?
I'm not sure yet. To be honest, we're about the same.
Good night, mate.
I moved to this new hotel. Some people probably, just getting used to it. And a lot of people like saying, remember this year?